Welcome to Bransford Webs. This is a little video about our hedging range that we do here at Bransford. So we do a range of hedging that's sent out into garden centres from late October through November and a little bit after Christmas, but the majority of it is the back end of the year. The varieties we do hornbeam, hazel, beech, purple beech, hawthorn, variegated privet and green privet and rosa rugosa. So good range of hedging varieties there, the most popular ones that are used in this country. The reason we send them out in the autumn is that that's the best time for planting bare root plants. So all our hedging comes in a 5 litre pot, comes in packs as well, so there's more than one plant in here. So this is green beech, and in there are 10 plants. So all these plants are field grown. They're then lifted throughout the autumn as they've gone dormant, so that's why we send them out usually at the end of October. So you can see from the little bit of soil remaining on there, they're going in really light sandy soil just to help lift them, and means the root system isn't disturbed as you're lifting it. So when you get these home and you're going to plant them, as I say, majority are 10 in a pack. The purple beech, the variegated privet and the rosa rugosa are 5 in a pack. So you're getting a good number in each pack to get a good row of hedging going. So once you get it home, take it out of the pot. The compost there really in the pot just to keep it moist. You don't want the roots to be growing in there, otherwise it's going to be a real nightmare for you taking them apart. So gently tease the plants apart, like that, just gently give them a shake and just get the root systems apart, trying not to damage them. What you should have been doing before you've got the plants home or before you start planting them is prepare your ground. So I'm going to show you in this raised bed now, not really the best way to do it, but just give you a rough idea of planting them. But prepare the ground, give it a good dig over, incorporate some good well-rotted garden compost, handful or two of bone meal as well, which will help get the root systems established throughout the winter. And then, yes, you've got some nice soft ground, which basically this raised bed is, because it's all fresh compost ready to be planted up outside our offices. So once you've got your plant like that, normally using a trowel or a spade, you would dig a hole about twice the size of the root system, and then you want to be sinking it in there, sinking the plant in and planting it about the depth it's been growing. So you can see where the top of the root system's been on the nursery before it was lifted. Give it a good firm in, and then just give it a good drink of water as well once you've got all your row done. So these ones are planted in rows, obviously just trying to make a hedge, which makes a much better feature in the garden than a fence. You've got some nice sort of movement there, softer textures to the backdrop of the garden as well, and it can really show off some plants if you choose the right varieties. But when you get to the garden centre, look for our point of sale and our labels. There you go, that's what our label looks like, but our point of sale will actually tell you what the hedging is best used for. Because some things like hawthorn and rosa can be fantastic security hedging as well. Their thorny nature to them means people don't try to get through the actual hedge, and you've got a nice ornamental backdrop as well. So planting the majority of our plants, you want to be planting them about 2 foot, 3 foot apart, so probably about that distance between each one. And if you want to make a quick established and really thick hedge, if you sort of back it on somewhere where you've got livestock that could be getting in, deers in the area, things like that, you want to probably do a double row. So plant those by zigzagging them like that throughout the length of the hedge. So that's pretty much it for our hedging range. But so once you've done it, water them in, give them a good bit of protection. And if you are in an area that's prone to rabbits and that sort of thing, get some rabbit guards as well, just to wrap around them from your local garden centre or country store, and they'll be able to just protect them through the winter so the rabbits aren't nibbling away at the bark. But that's our hedging range. Let's say click further along on the website to see the full list of varieties and their uses in the garden.